Welcome back to the shipyard. Today we have blind booster number 5. That's right, halfway through. Hard to believe that we started just a few days ago, and now we're already halfway there. Alright, without further ado, you know that today is the day for Mirror, and as we know from the past, Mirror could be anything. We've seen Federation, Romulan, Dominion ships. Well, this time, it's Klingon. Yes, that's right. The spoiler Vorcha is a mirror ship. Get your crying out now. This thing is still awesome. The IKS Toh'kaht. And I apologize for my pronunciation right now. My Klingon is lax, and I do what I can. Anyways, the Toh'kaht. Action. Place a scan token and an auxiliary power token beside your ship. For 28 points, it's a pretty nice ship. 5153 on the stats. Built-in cloaking device, which is the first one we've seen for Mirror. I rather like it. I don't mind the auxiliary power. This is continuing a theme within Mirror to take auxiliary power, and there's a lot of things you can do. So, again, getting scan, pretty nice ability. Of course, the generic, you save 2 points, lose a shield, lose a weapon slot, and then you have an unnamed Vorcha, which is still a really nice ship. 5 attack dice for Mirror. This is even scarier. Our captain is K'Bok. Skill 3, 2 points. When attacking during the modify attack dice step, you may reroll a number of your attack dice equal to the number of tech and weapon upgrades deployed to the defending ship. Now, this is very interesting because he could mean absolutely nothing, or he could mean 2 dice, or 3 dice, or 4 dice. He is very useful against a lot of Federation ships. He's playable against Borg ships. He's not so good against Klingon ships. He's really a gamble. At skill 3, he's a support guy. He's probably the last guy to find his way onto your ship. I'm not in love with him, though. Honestly, to tweak the card, I would have made him 1 point just because of the inherent risk, but I'm not going to quibble over that. He does have a talent slot. That's worth something. Hey, cheap Mirror faction card, 2 points, talent slot holder. It's not bad whatsoever. Speaking of talent slots, we have Covert Mission. 5 points, action. If your ship is not cloaked, disable all of your remaining shields and target a ship at range 1 to 2 that is not cloaked and has no active shields. Discard this card to steal 1 weapon upgrade on that ship with a cost of 5 or less, even if it exceeds your ship's restrictions. Well, we just talked about the Lakota and upgraded phasers. A card like that is pretty darn nice here. Even just to get rid of it is worthwhile. Taking Type 8 phasers away from someone, taking quantum torpedoes, taking photon torpedoes, basically getting rid of something, a weapon that somebody is relying on, is going to mess with their game. Heck, take away magnetometric guided charges from a Borg player. You're going to wreck their day. Yes, you have to eat through their active shields. And by the time you do that, the game's partially over. But if you can do it quickly, focus fire, this is going to be worth it. As a blind card, I love it. I love the possibilities you can do with just messing with someone and potentially ruining their day when it comes to a fleet. You're messing with their plans, and that's awesome. So this is something to watch out for. Our crew is Han Till. When attacking with your primary weapon, you may discard him to get 2 extra attack dice. Well, that alone's awesome. 2 more attack dice, 7 with a Vorcha, and you get a target lock? Okay, I'm sold. But there's more. If you have targeted an attack squadron with that attack, after resolving the attack, you may immediately make a second attack against the same attack squadron using only 2 attack dice. The number of dice for the second attack cannot be increased in any way. Well, that's a little unfortunate. Also, you cannot roll any defense dice during the round you use this ability. That's also unfortunate. So you definitely don't want to be cloaked when you use him. And honestly, I think you're better off not using the attack squadron portion of this. Unless you're going to do it the first 2 times you attack a squadron. If you can take off the first 2 levels of a fighter, then you're in a good place. But you don't want to do it for the kill shot because they're going to be rolling too many defense dice and 2 attack dice just aren't going to get through. Still, if you use this just to make a 7 attack die roll against a ship, that's worth it for 5 points. So Hantil, maybe not the way the designers intended it to be used, but I still think that there's a ton of versatility here and a card that I really am genuinely looking forward to, and I am not upset to see him in a blind booster at all, and I think he is a perfect complement to the Vorcha. Our weapon is Thalmarite Explosive. 6 attack dice, range 1 to 2, 5 points. Attack. Discard this card. If the defending ship is not cloaked and has no active shields, and you have at least 1 uncancelled crit, draw 2 damage cards instead of 1, and choose which one to place beside the enemy ship. If this attack is fired at range 1 and hits, your ship suffers 1 normal damage. Alright, there's a lot of conditions here. So, it's a little much, but it's 6 attack dice. And it's a range 1 to 2 weapon, and you have the potential to really put on the hurt. You could use this to give them a direct hit and put on the final blow. That's really what this card is meant to do. This is a kill shot card. This isn't one you use early just to put on the hurt. This is a finishing card. And I love that these blinds are ships that are fully capable of making a difference in your fleet. Like, these are ships you actually want to make use of. So, I don't know that this makes my final build. We'll have to find out at the end, but I'm certainly not disappointed to see it. And the last card in this pack is Attack Reactor Core. During the activation phase, after you reveal your maneuver before you move, you may disable this card to increase or decrease your speed by 1. Your new maneuver must be one that is on your maneuver dial and is treated as a red maneuver. No ship can have more than 1. Well, I really liked the card for a couple of reasons until the last line. I liked that you could increase or decrease your speed by 1. I liked that they spelled out that it had to be on your maneuver dial. I might have preferred that they said it had to be a legal template move, because, hey, making a 4 bank when you only have a 3 bank, what's the harm there? But, hey, some flexibility. Making it a red maneuver, that's tough. That's a huge drawback here. Ultimately, it's only a 2-point card. So, you've got wiggle room, but spoiler, when it comes down to taking this or the named ship, I'm probably taking the named ship. I think I'd rather have durability. So, I don't hate this, but I don't really see the point. Overall, the Toh'kaht. I love that we have a Vorcha. Like, now you can have more Vorchas than just the ones you get in the starter. It's been 2 years, it's about time. Hopefully, this isn't the last time we see a Vorcha. Hopefully, we see another Klingon Vorcha soon. I have a feeling we will. I like what they did here. It feels very Klingon to me. This pack is all about hitting hard and making it work. You get a little bit of quality with the captain, you get more dice with the crew, and you get some stealing with the talent, and you get an even bigger attack with the weapon. Like, it screams Klingon to me. So it's thematic, and I love it. I don't know if it's the absolute best blind booster. My gut screams no, but I think it's on par. I think it's right up there, and I think it can go toe-to-toe with a lot of these ships because of the number of attack dice it has, right? Base of 5 is just one shy of the highest we've seen, and 8 durability is certainly nothing to sneeze at. Plus, it's got Cloak, and Cloak gives you a lot of options. So, I really like the Toh'kaht. I think it's got a lot of room to go, and I think that you can certainly make it work in your fleet. I'm happy to see it as part of Mirror. I know Klingon players are going to be raging and saying, why not Klingon? Trust me, guys, there's some really good stuff in Klingon. You'll see that next. I promise you. That's the next one coming. It's going to be there. Like, all these factions are getting really amazing things. Mirror needed another heavy hitter. And now that it does, watch out for Mirror. Alright, guys, remember, you want to get these blind boosters? WizKids event system. Go play in events. Go out there, explore, go to new venues, meet new people. Star Trek fans are great people. And get to know people, get involved in the community, get on Board Game Geek, get on Facebook, get on Google+, get on Reddit. You know, just get out there, find people, find hangouts, get involved with your local store. If your store's not running Star Trek Attack Wing, get them to run Star Trek Attack Wing. Have fun playing. Thank you guys so much for watching The Shipyard. I truly appreciate what you guys are doing. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And until next time, we'll see you around the shipyard. Take care, guys.